In the midst of this royal mess, Stevie J, yes, Mr. Slept his way through the cast, was publicly dragged for allegedly betraying Scrappy with Bambi. You heard that right, Bambi again. Now ask yourself how a grown man ends up screaming, "Y'all have been playing in my face for years," in public court. What secrets drove Scrappy to that point, and how did Stevie J, who has avoided more scandals than taxes, finally get caught slipping? Is this retaliation? Heartbreak or just another clumsy Mona Scott production gone wrong? This isn't reality TV anymore. It's a full-blown scandal with lawyers lying, low blows, leaked DMs, explosive voice notes, and some seriously shady courtroom energy. Everyone thought the drama was over, but baby Scrappy just brought the chaos back, and this time, he brought names. Buckle up, because what happened behind those courtroom doors is messier than a VH1 reunion brawl, and I promise you will want to hear every savage detail. The man in question, Lil Scrippy, isn't new to chaos, from messy on-screen breakups to off-screen baby mama drama. Scrappy practically breathes scandal, and his longtime friend turned accused. He put his hands on the table and screamed, "You guys really think I didn't know Stevie J and Bambi were playing me for months?" What began as a routine sentencing hearing turned into a volcanic eruption of betrayal, lies, and heartbreak that no one saw coming, or perhaps we all should have deep down, because when you put reality TV royalty in a courtroom with secrets, betrayal and ego fire is inevitable. Backstabber Stevie J, who has more skeletons than a Halloween pop-up shop, along with Bambi, the woman targeted, creates a love triangle that makes hip-hop and love seem like Sunday school. It all started 3 weeks ago when rumors went viral that Lil Scrippy was dealing with emotional infernos in addition to legal heat. Behind-the-scenes anonymous messages, mysterious Instagram stories, and a leaked phone call suggested that Stevie J, yes, Mr. Dangerously Charming himself, had been spending a little too much time with Bambi Scrappy's on-and-off-again wife. Circle. But this was betrayal on a whole new level, because Stevie J wasn't just any man in the picture. He was family, he was crew, and he was supposed to have Scrappy's back, not Bambi's front. According to sources near the courtroom, Scrappy had been trying to remain composed and handle things like a man for weeks. But when prosecutors revealed that unexpected character witness list that included Stevie J, Scrappy allegedly lost it. What he said in court was, "I got receipts, I got videos, I got audio." This isn't just betrayal, it's a setup, and it's a setup. But let's go deeper, because this blow-up didn't happen overnight. It's a slow-cooked scandal marinated in years of tension, ego, and unresolved beef. Back in 2019, there were already signs of subtle jabs and unspoken shade that Scrappy had been publicly questioning the loyalty of those closest to him. One now-deleted post even read, "Watch who you call brother. Snakes ain't." And that was just the beginning of the chaos in the courtroom. Witnesses claim that court officers had to restrain Scrappy while Stevie J, sitting calmly a few rows back, refused to make eye contact. Strangers at all times. Fans initially believed it was about business dealings gone wrong, but what if it was about Stevie J? According to another insider who spoke on condition of anonymity, Scrappy knew something wasn't right because of the way Stevie and Bambi would look at each other at events and leave group dinners early, but minutes apart. That's not a coincidence. It's a calculated move. And Bambi, while she hasn't denied the accusations, hasn't confirmed them either, as evidenced by her recent Instagram caption. Standing on something real was that warning, confession, and threat. Now, let's discuss how all of this relates to the legal mess that Scrappy is already in. He was already facing time for a probation violation related to an alleged street racing and resisting arrest incident from 2022, but according to several courtroom insiders, it wasn't just the legal charges that made him appear like he was about to blow up. It was the betrayal that was brewing behind his back. One observer said that he was looking angry and betrayed, as if he were watching the people closest to him throw him. The man who once referred to Scrappy as his brother for life is now giving prosecutors the ammunition they need to bury him, and you still think this is just a misunderstanding? Now, social media is ablaze, with some fans calling for Stevie J to be permanently banned after he was accused of stabbing his brother in the back and stealing his. Others are accusing Bambi of playing both sides in order to gain attention and notoriety, while the true ones are digging deeper and asking, what else do we not know? Because in this world, if there's smoke, there's always fire. In part 2, we'll dissect the leaked direct messages, the covert meetings in Atlanta, and the private investigator who says he has footage that could ruin Stevie J's entire career. With this triangle potentially collapsing into a full-fledged conflict, things are about to get even messier. So what exactly drove Lil Scrippy to the brink in that courtroom? It wasn't just a courtroom. The first bombshell that came to light the night after Scrappy's courtroom explosion was a leaked series of Instagram direct messages purportedly exchanged between Bambi and Stevie J, dating back to late 2023. The messages were posted anonymously, but the usernames, timestamps, and even geotags paint a damning picture. Betrayal was the culmination of months, if not years, of pent-up suspicion that finally exploded, because behind every public smile, staged photo op, and phony reconciliation between Scrappy and Stevie J, there was a mountain of red flags ignored, silenced, and swept under the rug. Stevie sent 2 messages. "I'll always keep it discreet. Just say the word." And, "He doesn't treat you right. You deserve better. You know where to find me." The voice note, which was actually attached to one of the leaks, was even more unsettling. It was unmistakably Stevie J's, and it read, "If you ever want to feel appreciated, you already know who got you. I'm not like him. I've never been boom." Internet detectives quickly analyzed it and compared it to earlier audio interviews, and within hours, the Troner Stevie Snake hashtag was trending. With more than 80,000 tweets, fans didn't hold back. Stevie J is the type of friend who will eat with you and then sleep with your girl. Scrappy should have known better. Stevie always acts like a fox in the henhouse, and Bambi is really out. Here treating loyalty like it's optional. This is crazy. Just when it seemed like the court of public opinion couldn't get any louder, the private investigator allegedly provided surveillance footage of Stevie J and Bambi entering, while leaving a hotel in Atlanta several times, sometimes together, sometimes just minutes apart, as shown in a picture time-stamped 2:17 a.m. The investigator's report, parts of which were leaked online, claims that the two met at private Airbnbs for late-night studio sessions, and even at a Miami condo purportedly owned by one of Stevie's acquaintances. It also shows Stevie getting out of a black Escalade, looking around anxiously, and then entering the hotel's side entrance 4 minutes later. According to insiders, Scrappy confronted Bambi in late March and demanded answers, but she retreated by claiming it was a business meeting and blaming haters for spreading lies. When Scrappy asked why Stevie J was listed under a fake name on her phone, she said she had no answer. This betrayal wasn't just personal, it was surgically calculated, the kind of slow poisoning that breaks a man from the inside out. Jay's business partners, the PI, claimed there were no bodyguards or assistants, and they always arrived and left separately, but always together. In a 2023 radio interview, Scrappy stated, "I love hard, I trust deep, but when someone shows me who they really are, I believe them the second time." It turns out that this was the second time. And let's not forget that Bambi and Stevie J have a history together. Not romantically, at least not in public, where they were in the same reality TV circle, the same music circles, and according to sources, engaged in constant communication for the purpose of collaboration. But come on, how many reality stars still work together on music projects in 2025? Meanwhile, court documents filed days after Scrappy's outburst show something even more shocking. Stevie J submitted financial records to the court demonstrating Scrappy's inappropriate behavior as part of a larger effort for Bambi to gain sole custody of their child. Yeah, let that marinate. This move made it clear that this was a takedown, not just a love triangle or jealousy, but a coordinated chess game, with Scrappy as the king getting boxed in and Stevie flipping instead of playing checkers. This NDA is proof they weren't just sneaking around, they were protecting each other from the truth getting out. Legal experts responded that if the NDA is authentic, it could indicate a much darker turn for the whole damn board. The mysterious email, which was allegedly sent to multiple media outlets, includes a signed NDA allegedly used between Bambi and Stevie J. The NDA, which was signed last October, forbids public discussion of intimate matters, including emotional support, time spent together, and private communication. Deeper relationship than previously thought. Possibly romantic, possibly financial, possibly both. And if all of this sounds like a script, that's because it is. Except that there is no director shouting cut. This is real, raw, and worst of all, it's not over. Stevie J has mostly been silent, posting ambiguous messages like real ones move in silence, and the truth doesn't need any hype. But his silence is too loud, especially for a man who is known for acting on camera whenever he gets the chance. Bambi is posting filtered selfies and motivational quotes. One fan commented, "Sis out here quoting Maya Angelou while destroying families behind closed doors." Now the internet wants answers. The streets are talking, the fans are picking sides, but there's still one last piece left in this puzzle, and it's the one that could blow everything up for good because remember that private investigator with the surveillance footage and hotel receipts? He claims to be sitting on a 9-minute video of Stevie J and Bambi inside that Miami condo, allegedly arguing, kissing, and confirming Scrappy's worst fears to date. In Part 3, we'll examine the fallout from courtroom retaliation to reality, TV cancellations, and the legal storm that could bury all three of them. You thought it was messy before, but keep an eye out because the real explosion hasn't even happened yet. According to rumors, Scrappy's legal team has already received the video, and if it goes viral, it will destroy his reputation and end his career. This type of expose can ban reality stars for life. Two figures clearly identified as Stevie J and Bambi are seen inside a dimly lit condo in the grainy footage of 2:43 a.m. by a burner account called Hotel Heat Surveillance. Within 10 minutes, the clip had already been ripped, reposted, and viewed over 800,000 times on platforms like X, TikTok, and even Telegram. Stevie J's signature gold bracelet is crystal clear, and what happens in that video isn't just hugs and high fives. It's intimate, heated, and emotional. First they argue, then they embrace, and then it cuts to black. You don't have to be an expert in body language to understand what was happening when things started to get out of hand. Lil Scrappy's legal team reacted quickly, filing an emergency petition to have the video added to the custody dispute. They said it was evidence of continued deceit, emotional manipulation, and unethical collaboration intended to undermine the petitioner's emotional stability. To put it another way, Scrappy simply turned the tables in the courtroom, and now he's on offense. Let's be clear, this is a legal matter, not just a scandal. Meltdown. In addition to Stevie J being accused of meddling in a legal matter, Bambi is also being investigated for breaking several court rules pertaining to child custody negotiations, particularly the provision about bringing in new partners while the case is pending. Meanwhile, fans, bloggers, and influencers are going full detective mode, analyzing every old interview, behind-the-scenes video, and red carpet interaction between the three, and the internet has come to the conclusion that Bambi and Stevie J were never just friends. People are even resurfacing old Love and Hip Hop episodes where Stevie taunts Bambi. One clip from a 2021 reunion show is going viral, in which Scrappy says, "People are always smiling in your face, but some of them smile with daggers." Nobody thought much of it back then. Now it sounds like prophecy, but here's where things really spiral. This is Bambi, or the scene where Scrappy throws a side-eye that now seems too real. Hours after the video was revealed, Mona Scott Young, executive producer of Love and Hip Hop, posted a mysterious tweet that read, "We just roll the cameras when the truth becomes stranger than fiction." Now, fans are conjecturing that the whole leaked production memo purports to read, "While we encourage realness, we cannot and will not promote behavior that threatens legal integrity or personal safety." This is no longer entertainment. It's damage. According to sources close to the production, Mona is incensed about the negative press and is even thinking of severing ties with Stevie J and Bambi, saying they've taken off-camera drama too far and endangered the brand. Fallout may be spun into a future season. Let's now discuss the sponsors. Bambi has endorsement arrangements with a number of brands. Stevie J, on the other hand, is embracing the villain role by posting cryptic quotes like, "They're going to love you when you lie and hate you when you're real." Gloss Culture, a beauty brand, quietly removed all of Bambi's posts from their campaigns within a day without making any statement. However, there is serious opposition to both of them, and petitions are being circulated to get them removed from upcoming VH1 productions. One such petition, Protect Scrappy, Cancel the Snakes, has already amassed over 70,000 signatures, including that of Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex. "Sometimes karma doesn't knock. It kicks the whole damn door in," wrote Bambi's lifelong pal in a now viral account. And then there's Mama D. "Oh, you thought she was going to stay silent. She went live on Instagram, holding nothing back. "I've been saying this. That girl never loved my son, and Stevie, he ain't no man. He's a demon in disguise. I tried to warn him, but nobody wants to hear the Queen Mother till it's too late." Her live had over 60,000 viewers within minutes, and when someone asked if she'd ever forgive Bambi, she responded, "I don't forgive snakes. I stomp them." Hashtags like Doc or Team Scrappy are canceled. Bambi and Stevie Snake started trending on the internet once more. Scrappy's Spotify streams even increased by 37% in a single night. According to insiders, Bambi is planning her own legal retaliation, according to documents obtained by Rumor Radar. She intends to sue Scrappy for defamation, emotional distress, and reputational sabotage. Her team argues that Scrappy used illegally obtained footage to create a public narrative and that Stevie's involvement in the custody case was purely testimonial. Final twist: an anonymous source, this time from the legal community, has leaked that Scrappy is getting ready to file a federal harassment claim due to cyber invasion, emotional abuse, and third-party interference. The court of public opinion has made its decision, and whether or not the lawsuit remains, Kai fans are choosing authenticity over apologies. Influencers are refusing to collaborate, reality producers are separating themselves, and even some of her own followers are turning against her. "We have defended you for years now, and we look like fools." If the claim proceeds, Stevie's actions won't be limited to Atlanta family court any longer. Instead, it will be heard in federal court. And guess what? If those NDAs and messages turn out to be fraudulent, real jail time may be on the table for obstruction, tampering, and possibly even wire fraud. To summarize, the fallout is cleaner than it has been in years. Public support is rising, Bambi loses brand deals, credibility, and possibly custody, and Stevie J faces court drama and is called a master manipulator in front of millions. What began as whispers turned into war cries. What began as petty drama turned into a full-blown scandal, and the lesson. Now, after watching all of this unfold, the betrayal, the courtroom chaos, the explosive footage, the legal bombshells, what side are you on? Was Scrappy justified in his outburst, or did Stevie J finally cross the line? What about Bambi? Was she manipulated, or was she playing checkers while Scrappy was playing chess? If you were Scrappy, how would you respond if this were to happen? This isn't just about celebrities anymore. It's about trust betrayal and how quickly one moment of disloyalty can ruin everything. If you made it this far, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on your notifications because you already know that this channel doesn't miss it. We bring you the drama before the networks even catch up. Stay tuned for more exclusive breakdowns, jaw-dropping leaks, and viral celebrity bombshells that you won't find anywhere else. Something tells us that this is just the beginning. Stay awake until the next time. Untidy and pay attention.